main portion of it, that would be great. This way we don't get any background sounds. And if you like to put in the chat if there's something specific that you're dealing with.
Is mine mute?
No.
Not yet. You are now. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and get the recording started. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you here, too. We have begun the recording, and again, Anke and I want to thank you all. We'd like to express our gratitude for you taking the time out of your schedule to dedicate your next hour and a half to healing and joy and wellness and consciousness. And Anke will lead us through some wonderful theta healing. At the end of the group healing, we'll stop the recording and afford time for any personal healing sessions you'd like to do with Anke. If you're watching the recording, we welcome you to subscribe to our channel. Enjoy the other videos that are there on meditation, on our satsangs weekly, our healing, and our yoga classes. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Anke.
Yeah, as Casey said, we're always so, I'm actually excited and grateful that you're joining us, because there's so much we can do. And for you to choose to do something healthy for yourself is such a gift, such a blessing. So, and that's kind of the focus today. I was thinking, just before Christmas, it just gets so busy usually. People focus on everything but their spiritual practices. And it seems like time is running out, and we run around to find Christmas presents and do whatever we think we need to do. But we almost forget about taking time in stillness and really focusing on what Christmas is really about. So, so this week is a nice week to slow down, at least during the practices that we offer, and hopefully in your own time every day for a few minutes. And we're going to share some tools with you that you could practice, just some simple tools that you can practice to still your mind, to release restlessness from the body. And then with that also, in the theta healing today, we'll release some limiting beliefs that might be subconscious, like it's selfish to take time out for myself, I have to be available for others at all times. Just letting go of the having to releases so much pressure and tension. And then we can choose, and we can really tune in. Okay, is it in my highest and best interest to be of service and available for this person at this time? Or is it really a time for myself right now? So I feel many of us are used to giving a lot. And it's important to create a balance of giving and receiving. And of course, there are others that are much more into receiving, and for them it's a nice time to feel out how and when and to whom can I give more. So.
I'd like to encourage you and welcome you to post anything in the chat, particularly now before we get started. Of course, as Anke tunes us all into the seventh plane, the highest level of consciousness, where she can act as a divine channel for the healing downloads to occur for us all, it'd be a good time, because she'll have her eyes closed later. If there's any specific areas you'd like her to address, as Gerhard, thank you for that, feel free to post those in chat, and Anke can carry that into the group healing. At the end of it, of course, if there's any issues after the recording is stopped, we can deal with personal healing as well.
And Gerhard, you're actually fully in alignment with what I was going to talk about anyway. And I think we can all probably increase our hope and faith and trust. And yeah, we were just talking about it. You can't always explain everything in a logical way, so we really do need to cultivate that faith and trust, and the knowing that everything happens for us in a positive way, even if sometimes it feels very overwhelming and it feels like something is happening against us or to hurt us. Somebody may be saying or doing something that seems like it's meant to hurt us. But really, everybody's just in their own little world, their own story. So we can choose what we're going to be part of, and we always learn something. So there's really never a situation that just happens to us that's meant to be just a painful situation. There's always a soul quality that we're able to get more in touch with. We can learn more patience, determination, perseverance, compassion towards ourselves and others. So whatever you're going through in your life at this time, I would focus on that. I would ask, what is something positive that I'm receiving, that I'm meant to receive from this? So you're opening yourself up to even allowing that in, to even noticing that, because otherwise our mind just keeps spinning in these negative thoughts and it's hard to get out of it. So we're in the second Advent week, and in Germany we used to, with my family, we used to have a wreath every year leading up to Christmas. And the 4 weeks before Christmas we would light one candle that Sunday, 4 weeks before. And then the second, like 3 weeks before that Sunday, we would light 2 candles, and then the following week 3, and then on Christmas 4. So we're in that second Advent week, and it's a beautiful time to ignite that light, that candle in your heart. And to do that, just bring your hands at your heart center in Anjali Mudra, so your palms together. And if you like, you can open the center of your palms so the fingers still touch, but there's an opening, just like with a flame. It needs to be able to breathe, to stay lit. And if we're tense, and if you're pressing your palms together in a tense, restrictive way, the flame is going to suffocate. So just create a little space between your palms, so that flame, that inner light, actually has a chance to breathe and expand. And then breathe into your heart center and breathe into this flame that you're imagining in your heart. Breathing with that hope. And in the Bible, they were talking about the hope as an expression of eager anticipation and confident expectation that Christ is coming to the world. And for us now, we can focus on that eager anticipation of this light and the Christ consciousness inside of us. There's always hope. There's always light. Sometimes we just need to brush out some dust and some pain and busyness to even see that light. The light is always there. I'm probably going to say that a few times today, just as a reminder. There are definitely times in our lives where it feels like the light is very dimmed, or maybe that it seems like it's been blown out. But just breathe into this flame and feel the warmth and the nurturing energy of this light, the soothing quality of this light that's in your heart. And breathe through your nose. That's already very calming for the nervous system. And allow each breath to make this flame stronger, so that even when there's wind, when there seems to be a storm in our life, this flame can still be on, can shine in a bright way. And then let go of your hands. So feel this flame in your heart. And then imagine or have the intention that that flame is expanding throughout your whole body, becoming bigger and brighter. That inner light is expanding through your whole body, fueled with prana, life force, a creative force that makes everything work and flow. And if you like, you can use your hands too and just however you get guidance, you could scoop up from the earth healing energy and bring it all the way up through your body, imagining that light, the healing energy in the light going through your body all the way to your crown chakra. Maybe reach your hands up and exhale your palms to your heart. Release your arms again all the way down. You can even come into a slight forward bend, even seated. And scoop up this healing energy from the earth. Feel this light in this energy. Bring it all the way through the body, especially in the area where you feel tension, stuck energy. Bring this healing energy of light in all the way up. You may like to reach up your hands, your arms. And exhale your palms to your heart. And if you feel any darkness, any negative thoughts come in, come back to the flame, to that light. It's so bright, it's going to melt everything else away when you allow it, when you focus on it. Whatever we focus on is going to grow. So let's focus on that light and really feel the power in this light. And for those that it resonates with, really feel that Christ consciousness within you, healing energy, unconditional love and light. Then inhale your arms up one more time. And exhale, gently twist to the left, just letting go of any resistance, stuck energies in the body. Inhale back to center, reach up, lengthen, still breathing with this light. Exhale, gently twist to the other side. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Inhale back to center, reach up. Feel this light come all the way through the fingertips into the arms. And exhale your palms to your heart. It's helpful to do just simple stretches or yoga poses just to let go of some restlessness in the body. It's going to make it a lot easier to sit in stillness and not think about the body. And then you can relax your hands down whenever it feels right for you. If at any point you like to increase that flame, if it helps you, you can bring your palms to your heart again. Always make it your own practice. I'm just sharing some ideas, some tools with you, and you can feel out what resonates with you. So you can rest your hands on your legs, palms facing up. Sometimes it's helpful to have the thumbs and index finger touching, to have maintain this prana, this energy flow within you, and also unite the universal life force with your own being. So again, feel it out. Does it feel better to have the palms open or have your thumbs and index fingers touch? Every moment is different. It's so beautiful to honor each moment and flow with that. And we're going to move into the theta meditation. If you feel restlessness in the body, feel free to rotate your shoulders back a few times, letting go of any tension. You may like to move your head in circles in a gentle way, letting go of any stress and tension in the neck, rotating in both directions. And whatever else you like to do to let go of that stress in your body, feel free to do that. And then center yourself in your heart again. See that flame, you may feel it, feel the warmth. Make it real for yourself. You can see it, feel it. And this warmth and nurturing energy is infusing your whole body, your whole being. And then expand out, expand the healing energy and the light out, your consciousness out. So you're becoming one with the room that you're in, one with the state that you're in. And take that flame with you, that bright, healing light with you as you're expanding out. You're becoming one with the country that you're in. Deep, slow breaths through the nose as you expand further. Becoming one with all the countries, one with the whole world. Taking that light with you. Become one with all the planets. Continue expanding out until you become one with all that is. There's no more sense of separation. It's almost as if you're dissolving in this oneness. And from this place of oneness, we're going to go into the theta healing. So just keep your eyes closed and feel that oneness and still feel that warmth and nurturing energy of that flame that you've expanded out with. So it's healing you and it's healing the whole world. Okay, so with everything that we're going to shift, I'm going to ask you for permission, given that we all have free will, and it's all between you and the Creator. So I invite you to say yes out loud to what I asked you, if it resonates with you, and you can stay muted so we don't get any background sounds. But I'm still getting your yes. I'm still feeling the energy, and you're expressing it to the universe too. You're expressing it to the Creator, saying, yes, I'm ready for this shift. I'm ready to let go of this limiting belief or limiting emotion. And I'm saying yes to allowing positive energy in. So the more your energy is in it, the deeper shifts you will experience. Okay, would you like to detach from your drama? The drama was one of the comments, that's why I'm bringing it up. Would you like to detach from the drama and be open to what's really going on and what you're really meant to focus on from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
And I'm getting with that, would you like Creator's discernment, just a pure perspective on what of your drama may still be helpful that you're learning from, and what to completely let go of.
Yes.
Would you like to release all anger, frustration, resentment, irritation, regret, doubt, worry, fear, anxiety, stress, grief, despair that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Breathe it out and we'll release it. We'll cancel it on the core, genetic and soul level and resolve it on the history level. So you can just relax. I'd like to know who you are without these limiting emotions and how to live without them, and trust that you're whole and complete without them.
Yes.
I'd like to trust that your life is still interesting when you live without drama and without trauma.
Yes.
Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of focus and concentration with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Since, as we said, what we focus on is going to increase. So now that our definition, perspective, and understanding of focus is in alignment, we can more easily focus on what's really important rather than getting distracted. So would you like to know how to live without getting distracted and with strong focus and determination?
Yes.
And as I was talking about focus, our fingertips touched, and you can choose this mudra if you like, just with both hands, have our fingertips touching. It's a beautiful mudra for focus. My hands just went into that naturally. So anytime you like to increase your focus, your concentration, this is a great mudra. Would you like to release the fear of running out of time and not completing your mission?
Yes.
Can we align your truth about your purpose and your mission in this life, and specifically at this time with Creator's truth?
Yes.
Like to trust on all levels that you have a purpose and that there's enough time for you to live your purpose.
Yes.
And would you like to know what it feels like to thrive in your life rather than feeling that you're barely surviving?
Yes.
And trust that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and it's possible for you to thrive.
Yes.
It's all shifting on the 4 levels that Theta Healing works on: history, core, genetic, and soul level. Like to know how to live without blaming somebody else, without judging, without criticizing, and also without blaming, judging, or criticizing yourself.
Yes.
That frees up a lot of energy. So would you like to know how to use that freed up energy in positive, beneficial ways for you with respect towards the people around you?
Yes.
Can we align your understanding of hope and your definition, perspective, and understanding of faith with creators?
Yes.
The more we align everything with God's truth, Creator's truth, the more pure it becomes and the easier life becomes too. It's like to release the belief that your life is hard, unfair, and that you're being punished.
Yes.
Like to know how to live without punishment and without the belief that you deserve to be punished.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to live with hope and faith and trust that it's real and trust that it's possible, so you don't fear that you're living in denial.
Yes.
I'd like to know how and when and where to take time for yourself so that you can nurture your whole being, including your soul.
Yes.
I'd like to release the belief that it's selfish for you to take time out for yourself.
Yes.
I'd like to trust on all levels that you're worthy as much as everybody else. You're as worthy as everybody else.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to receive as much as you give
Yes.
in a non-selfish, nurturing way.
Yes.
I'd like to let go of all expectations that no longer serve you.
Yes.
I'd like to allow yourself and allow the people around you, allow the world to make choices that are in your and their highest best interest without the need to control them.
Yes.
And then I'm getting this, the world is wrong or a certain person is wrong and I'm right. So would you like to release that judgment and again free up the energy so you don't need to use so much energy in the judgment and then maybe the blame and the negativity of it.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to see this world from Creator's perspective and also yourself and all people, all beings, and trust that it's possible.
Yes.
And the Creator, God, sees everyone through the eyes of unconditional love. And that may not always be easy for us, but would you like to know how to see everyone, everyone's soul, through these eyes of unconditional love?
Yes.
Everybody's doing the best they can with the tools that they have at this time. Like to forgive all the people that have created pain in your life
Yes.
and that have created pain in other people's lives. I'm getting to.
Yes.
You forgive the Creator for allowing it to happen and yourself for subconsciously allowing or co-creating it. Like to know how to live without getting caught up in any drama and trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
Like to know how to use your willpower in alignment with the divine will so that you can stay focused and determined on truth rather than getting caught up in drama.
Yes.
You're still feeling that inner flame, that flame of devotion, the light filled with healing energy, warming your whole being, your reality. Like to know what to choose, how to choose nurturing, loving energies, and trust that it's possible, even when there seems to be chaos going on around you. And would you like to know when and how to surrender, to fully allow God to run the show and co-create your life? I'd like to know how to allow the prana, the life force, into your whole being at all times. Would you like to release all resistance, tension, restriction that prevents you from feeling really free and expansive? And can we fill your whole being with Creator's unconditional love? We've been focusing a lot on the light, so infuse you even more with Creator's unconditional love and light. You have to release the belief that it's dangerous and scary to fully open your heart.
Yes.
You have to know how to allow God to protect you so you don't need to tense up or close your heart. You know you're always protected.
Yes.
Like to release the belief that you're too busy and life is too busy to meditate and to take time out and just be.
Yes.
Like to know how to prioritize in your highest and best interest with respect towards others.
Yes.
Like to know how to experience and know the true meaning of Christmas in your own heart.
Yes.
Would you like to trust that there's enough time for you to have a daily practice, a spiritual practice, anything that resonates with you? Would you like to trust that there's enough time, that you have enough time, and that there is a quiet space where you could establish a practice? Like to trust on all levels that that light and that love and peace that you're cultivating within yourself, that it's going to shine out to other people so it benefits you and them. Realign your definition, perspective, and understanding of inner joy and also happiness with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding. Would you like to know how to allow this light, this love, this peace that we've been cultivating, how to allow it to strengthen your immune system in your highest and best way? I invite you to reflect on what we did. We've used quite a few tools today. Pranayam, not really any specific exercise, just conscious breathing, very calming for the nervous system. Mudras, yoga poses for the hands. Anjali Mudra with the opening between your palms. Also this mudra for focus, our fingertips touching. Simple and yet powerful tools. The visualization of the candle, the flame, the inner light in your heart, expanding out through your whole being and out into the world. A couple of asanas, yoga poses, just to release restlessness from the body. So I wanted to share just some simple tools that you could integrate into your own sadhana, into your own spiritual practice. And these are just ideas. There's so many different types, different ways of creating a sadhana, but it's nice to do something that helps us to release restlessness, and then once we're more calm, we can sit in stillness and focus on how we feel. If we're going through a challenging situation, we can ask, how's it serving me? What am I learning from it? What's something positive that's coming out of it? And trust the first thing that comes for you. And then feel that you're integrating that into your life, into your being. So then the negative aspect doesn't need to be there as a motivator anymore. And then we can enjoy time in stillness when we feel more peaceful. So whatever else is coming up for you, if you're still struggling with anything, if anything negative is coming up, just breathe it out, let it go. Release it with gratitude. If you like to know how to do that in your highest and best way,
Yes.
and then feel that inner joy, feel that peace in you, around you. Just take a few moments in this beautiful stillness and feel that peace, that joy, that self-love, maybe Christ consciousness, divine light, the light and love of devotion. And you can gently lift your gaze to your third eye, or you can focus on your heart center. For meditation, many times it's helpful to gently lift the gaze to the third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Allow yourself to completely relax and be one with that light. Any thoughts come in, just return to your breath. Observe your breath. You could also have an affirmation: I am love and light. I am peace. I am joy. Our soul is all of these qualities. And start deepening your breath. And you can stay in this meditation as long as you like. Knowing that it's self-nurturing, self-loving, never selfish. It's going to benefit everyone around you as much as you. You shine out that peace, that love and light that you're cultivating. You naturally shine it out with every breath. When you do like to deepen your breath, feel free to do it in your own way. And I like to bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists, maybe your ankles. I like to stretch my arms up. It's completely up to you. And still seeing, feeling that candle, that inner light in you. Just because you're moving doesn't mean that that's going to go away. And that's another great tool to keep a part of your consciousness always within. So you can always imagine this candle flame. Or second advent, maybe 2 candles. And whenever you feel ready, very slowly come back to the space and open your eyes.
This is going to conclude our group healing, and we'll allow plenty of time here for any private or personal healing, but I am going to pause the recording. I'll stop the recording and stop the broadcasting to our social media sites. But before doing so, we want to thank you for joining us through those means and those watching the recording, and we welcome you to subscribe to our YouTube channels and enjoy the other videos that are available. And remember, each week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific is our healing circle. Wednesday night, 7 p.m., we have our talks, our satsang, followed by meditation. And Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, our gentle yoga class with ThetaHealing. So we welcome you to join us in all of those.
And our comments are appreciated. Let us know what's helpful for you. And we're always interested in different topics and whatever can help you.
Yeah.